Hey guys, it's Tim from Gaming here, and I'm going to show you the Smite closed beta. Now, this is a first impressions video. It's not a review, it's not a preview. It's just, I've played a few games of it, and I want to kind of show you what the game's all about, how it works, and what to kind of expect from it. So, start off, we'll show you the gods. Basically, like champions in League of Legends, you have a large, well, not very large compared to League of Legends, but you've got a selection of gods here. There's 18 gods at the moment, and you start off with 5 unlocked. They cost around 5,500 influence. Favor, I think it's called in this game, yeah, favor, to buy, which is quite a lot. It's about the same kind of progression IP system as League of Legends. Again, I'm referencing League of Legends a lot because this is technically a MOBA. So it does take quite a while to get these champions, but they do cost a little less in the item store if you're paying for gems. But this is a closed beta, so I'm not really sure about purchasing champions in a closed beta. I'm not sure that's really should be right. If you're kind of balancing and everything, should you really be charging for these champions? But that's their choice. You can buy boosts as well to increase your influence gain and such like. So I'm just gonna really kind of dive. Oh, there's also skins. I'll mention skins. There's some skins that you can buy. The thing about these skins is they are very detailed because 3D models. It's in a kind of third-person kind of atmosphere and everything, environment. It means that these models are a lot more detailed than you would expect from, say League of Legends, where it's just a kind of a reskinning. This has to be all done in 3D, and as you can see, the models are really detailed. So I think skins are going to be more of a factor in this game. People will be more keen on purchasing skins because they have more of an impact on what you see. But yeah, the skins look really cool, I have to admit. If I was, really interested in just kind of focusing on one champion, which is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm really into Wukong, so this is the Wukong skin here. I would probably invest in a skin for it. So I'm just going to jump right in, go into a normal game, and try and show you a bit about what is going on within the game. So like I said, it's a MOBA. It follows the same system as League of Legends and Dota and Heroes of Newerth. It's all that kind of same style where there's 3 lanes, a middle lane, in this case a left lane and a right lane instead of a bot and top, and minions, which are controlled by the computer. Non-player characters are in waves and they fight along these lanes, and your kind of job is to kill these non-player characters, fighting through the enemy heroes. It's 5-on-5, and destroying the towers to get to the enemy's kind of nexus, or end kind of building, which in this case is quite cool. It's a Minotaur, and this Minotaur actually fights you, and if you down the Minotaur, you win the game, which is kind of the aim of the game. So here we go, match is ready, so we'll be going into champion or hero god select. Okay, failed. What I think this is quite a good system they have is that if not everyone is ready within the 30-second mark, the game will cancel, which means you won't have as many AFK players, or away from keyboard players, because they are required to accept before the game starts for everyone else, which is good. Unfortunately, there is no mechanism that I know of levers yet, so I don't know. I could be totally wrong here, but I'm not sure there's levers here. I'm going to go Wukong. He's currently my favourite god. He is a kind of a melee assassin. He focuses on jumping into the fight, getting to the back, and focusing the carries of the enemy team. As you can see here, there's also Ra, Ymir, Artemis, and Kali. So these 5 that we have here are the 5 that you get to play at the start. Ra is a mid-champion, generally thought of as, and he is a magic based. He's going to shoot magic. He's got abilities like If you're referring to League of Legends, like Lux has a massive kind of beam as his ultimate. He shoots a big ray of light as well for another one of his spells, and he has a heal as well. Ymir here, he is a lot more tanky. You know, he's a tank character. I would say he was akin to Nunu. He actually has an ult which is very similar to Nunu's, where he charges down in a circle and does a lot of damage there. He's also got lots of utility stuns and a wall, such as a Nivea's wall. Kali is another melee assassin focusing on going in, doing as much damage as possible, and Artemis is a kind of ranged carry. Not so much in terms of abilities, not got many abilities, and the abilities she do have kind of buffs her auto attacks. In their team they have the same, but they have Odin. Odin is a kind of a tanky bruiser. I would say akin to Jarvan. So you also have the option, which is quite cool, of having auto level up and auto buy items. I've kind of got into the system where I buy my own items now, but it's quite handy for new players if they're not sure what they want to get. But it can choose what level up what skills you level up, and what sorry, this guy is just interesting, but okay. Sorry, yes, it chooses what skills you level up, what it thinks is based on the recommended. And same with the items, it just does recommended items, which is fine, but I personally like to do a bit of my own build. So, I'm with Ymir here. You can see it's a third-person perspective, which means that all of your skills are skill shots. So you're going to have to aim them. So the skill I've got here, you can see it's just a straight aim. I just fling a monkey at this person. It bounces around and does multiple damage. It's quite good. Good for harass early game. So what we're doing here is waiting for the minions to spawn. Minions have just spawned. Here's the tower. You can actually see the radius in which the tower hits, which is quite useful, so you can kind of stay out of this radius if you're attacking it, and you've not got minions to help you. The jungle here, there isn't really a jungler. The jungle is a lot more difficult to take on straight up. So what you need to do is you kind of need to dip in and out of the jungle. And Wukong can be pretty good at that, because in general you're wanting to build lifesteal. Lifesteal, physical damage with a bit of defense. So this is going to be interesting. We're against a Kali and a Wukong. There is a last hitting system, but if you don't last hit, you still get money, you just don't get quite as much, which is fine. I think it's quite good, because the third person perspective means that you can't really get your last hits as easily, especially if you're a melee character. It's quite difficult. So we're getting quite a lot of harass here. I'm just going to put my health potion down. But yeah, so what we're kind of trying to do is these guys are both assassins, so in reality they're going to do a lot of damage to us. I'm going to try get a monkey off. Yep, hit that monkey. So you can see I've got auto level up on, because I think that the auto level up suits my playstyle, so for what I want with Wukong. So the melee attacks are just clicking, you know, click to melee attack. You move slower when you melee attack, so you need to kind of watch when you're chasing people and such like, but it's a good system. There's a kind of small auto lock on, which means that you won't miss all the time if you're kind of near them, but it's a bit easier for you because of that small auto lock. So Wukong's other abilities, I'll just go into Wukong, is this overhand smash where he jumps up and smashes down in this cone in front of him. It does quite a high amount of damage, so it's just quite a good one to use if you're planning on going for a lot of kills early, whereas 3 does a lot of damage for the harass, so it's also good for clearing minion waves. So just trying to get some last hits in here. So this guy is going forward, get a last hit there. So I'm going to jump in. So you can see I managed to get harass off there. Oh, this guy's going for it. We need to watch out because he's a bit low. He's put up a frost wall, which as you can see is similar to Anivia. It's very handy actually. Gives a lot of utility to the team. I think Ymir is a very good champion, or god, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm trying to get a bit harassed down. Problem with Wukong early as well is that he's very mana intensive. You're going to be spending a lot of mana, which is a bit annoying, but there's not much you can do about it. You just need to be aware. It's not too good. You need to be aware that when people are engaging, you need to be aware that you have the mana to be able to do anything. So I'm just going to do a bit more harass on there. I can see that I have more health than him, but he's I'm quite pushed to the tower. So another mechanic about this being third person means that in ganks, ganks within the lane, so if someone comes from another lane, they can come behind you. I would have no idea if someone was coming up behind me right now because of this perspective, which makes ganks a lot more powerful. A lot can happen with a gank, I find, which is interesting. It's good, actually. I prefer it this way because it means that you have to be a lot more cautious about what you're doing. So Ymir came in there. Wukong didn't know what hit him. Kali's coming in to try and get me here. She's overcommitted a little bit much. I've got an overhand smash. I'm coming round. Okay, Ymir managed to kill her there, and Wukong is just escaping with quite a lot of damage done to him. I haven't got that much health either, and I've got quite a lot of money, which you can see down the bottom by my level here. So I'm actually going to go back. I'm just going to try and spend this money and get a bit of an advantage. So my recommendation is finish your boots before anything else. That's quite important. And you get Devourer's Glove next. And Devourer's Glove builds stacks when you kill minions, and these stacks stay permanently. So it gives you quite a lot of stats for one item. But yeah, it takes a little while to get into, which is okay for a Wukong because you're trying to get a few minions. And once you've got that Devourer's Glove with Wukong, you can start dipping in and out of the jungle, getting the buffs, and trying to get a bit of an advantage on your lane. So the lane's pushed at the moment. So I would, if I had some lifesteal, probably dip into the jungle right now, but unfortunately I don't, so I'm not going to risk it. It does take a big chunk out of your health if you don't, and I don't really want to go back this early. So just take a few hits. So it's less important if you get the last hits. I mean, it's always preferable, but it's less important because you're still getting the money. So yeah, I mentioned Wukong's overhand smash and his monkey. His other one is this somersault, which means he flies. He jumps over. It's very handy for getting past Ymir walls. It's handy for getting out of Ymir ultimate. It's handy to just jump into the fight and to jump out of the fight. So it's got good utility all round. His ultimate, which is your number 4, it causes everyone in this radius to become feared. Okay, we're going to go engage on this. Ymir is coming from behind on Kali. Okay. Okay, Ymir's... Oh, this guy's appeared to got away. Ymir, unfortunately, got out of Ymir's ult there. Ymir does a lot of damage if he gets his ult off, but... as you saw, I somersaulted over the wall because I thought that she was... she managed to get past him, but that was a bit of a mistake on my part because she was stuck behind the wall there. So, at the moment we're just kind of trying to farm the lanes, trying to keep things pushed. One thing that you will notice if you have played League of Legends is that towers go down a lot more easily in Smite. One lane push can take a tower down. The games are a lot shorter because of this. They're only maybe 25-30 minutes long, which is good, I think. Getting this round-based a bit quicker, it means that things move a bit faster and it's not so slow, especially at the start of the game. League of Legends can be quite slow until anything happens. People just trying to farm up their minions and get a little bit of an advantage over other people. So this kind of encourages a bit more of a kind of pushing mentality. Ah, you see that? Wukong there came from... Ah, there we go. I managed to pull off my ult, but unfortunately he managed to pull off his as well at the same time, so we didn't really manage to make as much out of that as we could have, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, that, as I said, that silent... Well, it fears you for 2 seconds, so which is equivalent of a stun really, because you can't do anything during that time. But yes, as you can see, if you can look at their Wukong, he has 2 buffs on him, which he has gained from the jungle, so he has an advantage on... Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, see what I did, that was my fault, that was very badly played. Oh, he's getting ganked here. And that ultimate there is the circle ring, that is by Odin. It's basically like the Jarvan. But yes, what I did there, my mistake was I didn't notice the line along here that is quite large. You'd kind of lose perspective of it when you're so close to it. But I was within range of the tower, and the tower hits like a truck. So I would have died anyway because of the gank. But you know, it was bad play by myself, and I shouldn't have done that. But we're not doing too bad, I think, as a team. I've got a couple of assists, which is good, but not any kills. I'm going to dip into the jungle now and kind of show you what one of the camps is like. This is a weaker camp, quite reasonably easy to kill, and it gives you, as you can see at the side, physical and magical protection. So I do have some lifesteal, which is kind of reducing my kind of amount of health that I'm losing from attacking the jungle. But okay, so Ymir's kind of gone over into mid lane, so I'm kind of stuck with Wukong. Kind of need to focus, make sure that Wukong doesn't get an advantage over me, because Wukong is a good carry. Once he's got, you know, a good number of kills under his belt, if he focuses properly and goes for their carries, you know, it's very hard to come back from that. So need to try and make sure that he's not getting too much of an advantage. It pays to get the minions. I mean, it's only like a 5 gold difference if you miss them, but you know, it's that 5 gold, as you can see, 13.19, so 6 gold, but it does make the difference. So I can see that their Wukong is low, and I can see that the Rat is at the back. It's a 2-on-3 at the moment, but if I manage to run in behind them here, I could maybe make something happen. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to jump onto Rat, use my ultimate, and then take Ra down there. He was a bit low, not paying attention to what he was doing. Okay, so I need to back off because there's 3 on 2 here, so Ymir should back off as well. Wukong is frightfully low, but you know, we are quite low as well, so we don't want to commit too much to that. I'm going to go back. I've got quite a lot of money. Make something happen with that. Okay, continue to build my Devourer's Glove. So as you can see, the items work a bit differently here. They have 3 levels for each item, so it's not really kind of picking and choosing as much as you should. If you buy that item, you should get it to the full upgrade, which is good. You know, it makes buying items a lot simpler, a lot easier. It makes them, you know, it makes it quick and smooth. Whereas, you know, League of Legends or Heroes in Airweth or Dota, you'll be fiddling around a lot with your builds. And you know, trying to optimize things, but here I think it'll be less so, and I'm not sure if that will kind of decrease the kind of life of the game or not. I don't think so, but you know, we just have to wait and see. So I'm dipping into the jungle here, getting the movement speed buff. It's quite handy on Wukong to have because it gives him a little bit extra mobility. He can get in and out of lanes and possibly gank as well. I can see there Ymir is fighting Kali, so I can just jump in here, try get a bit of a... Yeah, there we go. Kali didn't really know what came at her because... Oh, okay. Wukong's using his ult on me. Ymir, I need your help, bro. I need your help. It's 2-on-1. We can take him. Okay, so then I'm going to ult. Okay, we need to... we are two... Oh, no, see. What happened there was... A perfect example of the kind of third-person perspective was we were fighting this Wukong and we got ganked from behind. We had no idea she was coming. You know, we were focusing on looking at him and we had no idea that he was coming at us. So there you go. You need to kind of always be aware of your surroundings more in this game. It's a lot more important to, you know, keep checking your back, make sure you know what's happening. Throughout your lanes. This guy, unfortunately, again, you know, Odin came from behind there, and she had no chance to get away there, which is unfortunate. But so yeah, these inner towers are phoenixes, which is quite cool. I should probably mention the graphical style of the game. It's based on realistic, but not super high fidelity. I think that might be to kind of allow for lower end systems to be able to run the game, but it looks good. I think it looks good. It's not stylized where it could have been, but I think it's certainly a nice looking game, and especially the gods all look good, and all the skills that they do look very impressive as well, which I like a lot. And also the whole kind of aesthetic of gods kind of fighting each other within an arena, and different genre, well, not genres, but different mythologies and everything is very cool. So she has no idea I'm coming up behind her, so I can get a couple of hits off before she even knows what hit her, and then, oh no, I've fallen into her trap, which unfortunately put me behind. That was quite a mistake there, or well played from her. I didn't really see the trap, but. So Ymir's coming in from the side. He's walling up, so it looks like he's going for something there. He's still in the tower range, so he's taking quite a lot. Wukong's coming in. We could do quite a lot of damage, but I'm not sure what this Wukong's built, but I know he's got his ultimate and he's used it on me, so I need to jump away. I've jumped away. Wukong's chasing me. It's unlikely that I'll be able to escape from Wukong. I mean, he's good at chasing, and yep, he managed to catch up with me and kill me. So what is their Wukong built? Wukong, he has a lot more kills than me. He's getting a lot more gold. He must have ganked other lanes, but his build, in my opinion, is not quite as strong as what I'm going to be building for late game. So I'm just going to go straight damage. I think that Wukong has quite a lot of mobility, and because of that, he can afford to go quite physical damage instead of defense. So that's Ra there doing some of his skills. Nice to see. Right. So I'm just going to try get back into lane, maybe get a bit more farm on my Devourer's Glove, and get a few more stacks on it. Dip in and out of the jungle. What I found since playing, I found that the two kind of major buffs within the jungle, which is the I'm not quite sure what her name is. I think it's the Vault Harpy or something like that. The equivalent of the dragon. She gives 300 gold to everyone in your team. She is strong, and by strong I mean that she is worth a lot more than people are currently realizing. She isn't that hard to kill, and she provides a lot of benefit to your team. So I would say you should, or if you're in an organized group, or even not, try and make sure you're kind of dominating the Harpy and you're getting enough stacks from her, and whenever she's up, go for it, because it's a lot of money for your team and she's not that hard to kill. I don't know if I can kill her now. I think I might go for it. So this is her here. What, the Gold Fury? Gold Fury. Okay, actually I can't take her now. I'm a bit weak. So normally once you've got full stacks on your Devourer's Glove and a full whatever that is, what is that? Deathbringer. Deathbringer, full Deathbringer. Then you'll be able to take her. But once you've done that, just kind of dominate her as much as you can. And the same goes for. Oh shit. Okay, so Artemis's ultimate is a stun. Okay, I've managed to kill her. That was good. Ah, but Wukong's come and got me. That's not too good. So yes, Deathbringer. Once you've got full stacks on Deathbringer, you should be able to take the Gold Fury. And I should mention the Roshan, or the Baron equivalent, which is the Fire Giant. And he resides, if you can look in the map, it's kind of like a volcano. and he is very strong as well. He gives a very strong buff. I would say that his buff is stronger than one that you would get from Baron. So he is, and he's also weaker. You can also take him one-on-one when you're, about 3/4 of the way through your build, if you're building lifesteal and a quite high damage. So he is certainly one that you have to look out for as well. You want to be able to be on top of him because his buff gives you 70 damage, which is high in this game. That's a whole, I don't know, very high item. I'm not quite sure what the items are called because I haven't really played as much as I would like to have, but I'm just trying to farm up my stacks, get enough gold. I can see that Wukong there, but he was too far away from me to be able to do anything from it. I'm going to dip in to the jungle, get the damage boost, which is here. So as you can see, you can't sustain a full jungler just on well, in the game, and the lanes don't gain that much from having an extra person in it, like gold wise. So it's a difference between an extra 10 gold or something, because you're both getting the gold, and it's not that much. So I would say that it's important to have two people in the lane for the kind of dominance. As you can see, that's how much damage you do to a tower. We ripped into shreds with that, and I know that once you've gotten quite far, the front towers in League of Legends go down very easily as well, but all the towers in this go down quite easily, as you can see. The second tower is going down there. Odin's going to ult me, so I'm going to get the fuck out. Oh, Odin's ulted. Okay, so now we just need to go for him. Okay, Raz there, and I'm going to jump away, try escape. I'm not sure if I'll manage to succeed. They are chasing me, but I did manage to somersault out of there before things got too sticky. So I don't think this game is going too well. Okay, Odin, they're still chasing me, but I managed to escape. Yeah, things aren't going too well in our team. We're down on kills. The towers we're about even. Oh, we're actually winning on towers. Actually, this is the Minotaur here, our Minotaur. So he activates when enemy waves come in, and it's very cool actually to see people fighting over this Minotaur, trying to make something happen, trying to take him down. Right, so I'm just going to try and get up here and defend the tower as well as I can. I'm not going to be able to do very much for that one because I'm quite far away, but I will be able to defend this one here. I should also mention the chat system. So there's a chat system. Instead of just typing traditional, you can press V and then you can do emotes so that everyone can hear what you're saying as well. So I'm going to jump in and take Artemis because I hate Artemis. So oh no, you bastard, you trapping bastard! Oh no. Right, I think no, he's going quite fast. I don't think my somersault will get me in range, but no, it's not looking too good. I try my best. Oh, Odin, where you going, bro? Oh no. Monkey! Oh, monkey! Oh, that's okay. Oh no, I've jumped past him. That was not too good from my part, but Ymir managed to get him. It's alright. Unfortunately didn't get Artemis, but managed to do enough damage to send him back. I find Wukong to be one of the most interesting champions because his skill set is quite jumping in, jumping out, trying to be a bit of a pain in the ass, dealing damage to their carries. So he's quite good. Okay, so I've got Artemis with me here, but they are both higher health, so we probably need to get out of here while we can. Oh, Raz coming in for the gank. Our Artemis is down. I'm going to jump out of here as soon as I can. They know they can't catch me. Oh, but they're going to try anyway, which is fine. You can chase me all over the map. I don't mind. Okay, so I'm just going to jump into this jungle here and get the life buff, which gives you health regeneration. Okay, so that's me got that. Bit of extra experience, bit of extra gold. Someone gonna... Oh! Right, I've... Oh no, they ulted me as well, so I didn't really get to be able to do as much there, and now I'm dead. So, Artemis's ultimate, as you may have seen, is that boar. And that boar is a pain in the ass. Basically what it does is it stuns you. It stuns you for 2 seconds and you can't do anything. So that's a bit of a pain, considering Artemis also has the traps. So if he manages to stun you and place a trap on you, you're stunned for an exceeding amount of time, which isn't the best thing. So, Ymir here is trying to defend against 3 on this tower. He's managed to, oh, not quite get Wukong, but that Ra is going for it. Oh, he's managed to miss the, oh, as Artemis manages to kill Ra. Is he going to manage to get Wukong? Doesn't look like it. Our Artemis, oh, Ymir's gone for Artemis here, even though Artemis has an exceeding amount of health. He's going to use the ultimate. Is he going to get the ultimate off? He doesn't get the ultimate off, so he doesn't manage to do enough damage. Our Artemis as well also died, so that was very, well, poorly, to be honest. We didn't manage to do anything there of benefit. I'll admit I'm not playing particularly well this game, but you know, it'd be nice if we could try and pull this back. So this Artemis is low, so I want to try and get a nice wee kill off Odin. Odin's running away now. I managed to get Artemis, which is nice. Ra, oh, Ra's coming. Oh, he's got his speed boost on. I'm going to try and jump in, get a hit off. Yes, we managed to kill him. Nice one. Dash. Oh, Revenge, whatever his name is. We managed to kill both of them, which is nice. They'd overcommitted quite a lot, and we managed to pick up on their mistake of staying too close. Oh, Wukong, I just noticed on the map there, and I don't think... Oh, there's no way I'm going to save him. That Wukong is doing quite well. He's quite fed. Don't know if I'll be able to... No, I won't be able to do anything with that, which is unfortunate. But he hasn't seen me, remember. He can't see behind him. But I can't really do anything against him. He's got quite a lot of kills over me, and I think that'll be a bit of an advantage that I won't be able to withstand. I'm going to go get the cooldown. So I want to try and be aware of the entrance in case I need to jump away of the minion camps, because you know you don't want to be caught in the minion camps. So this is the fire giant in there. I'm not going to try take him unless people are with me. Are you with me? Nope, you're not. So we're just going to go for Ra, I think. Which he doesn't seem to have noticed. Oh, he's going this way. Are we going to be able to gank him in the forest? Oh, Wukong. Oh, he's used his ultimate. Oh no, I need to jump out of here. Okay, I managed to jump out of there, but I'm not sure what's really going to happen with this. I'm quite low. I used my ultimate to get away. I'm going to try recall. Hopefully nobody will manage to get me. Oh, I think that was close. I think that was very close, but we managed to get away. So what I'm building now is a bit of health within the Frostbound Hammer, and it also has the effect of Frozen Mallet, so it slows the enemy's movement speed when you attack them, which is useful for Wukong as he is a melee character. So mid is getting pushed here. Ra looks like he's in need of a bit of a hand. Oh, he could have got Wukong there. Wukong looks like he might be going back, so I'm going to try and turn around here and see if I can get him. Oh, I don't see him, so he might have gone into the jungle or what, I don't know. But I'm going to go behind and get Artemis here. I know Odin's behind me, I saw him coming through. Okay, Odin's jumping in. Okay, I've managed to get the Oh no! Whoa! I managed to get her, but unfortunately she got me as well. She's not. She's doing quite well, so that was probably worth it, I would say. Although I'm not entirely sure. It's always good to take their carry out. So yeah, I'll just quickly show you some of the items. They have, quite similar to what you would expect in any MOBA. Hitting additional enemies, and giving you, penetrating their armor, attack speed debuff aura, cooldown reduction. It's quite similar stuff. Quinn's Blade, similar to Madred's, does percentage of health. It's quite similar. So I'm gonna get this here because I think that's quite good. I don't think we're doing very well, and I think we're probably going to lose this game. But I do want to show you one whole game so you kind of get the idea of what to expect in Smite. I have to say, like, my personal opinion of the game is that I really quite enjoy it. It's an interesting new twist on the genre, and it's really fun. It's just fun. I know that it feels like it may not be quite as tactical or, kind of in-depth as League of Legends or Dota, but I find that I get a lot more engaged within the games, and even though, my teammates aren't doing that well, and, you could say that, some of them are feeding, and I'd say it's a lot more relaxed atmosphere, and I don't know if this is because it's in closed beta and people don't really care, or if it's the kind of general style of the game encourages more of a person who is less caring about stats and things like that, and more caring about enjoying the game. So I really like it. I think it's something that people should certainly consider investing in, trying, and stunned forever. I hate that stun. It's that bloody pig. Bloody pig. Right, I'm gonna go. Okay, nobody's behind me. It's okay. I'm gonna go farm these waves, try to get a bit of health back from my lifesteal. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of lifesteal, which is quite handy. I think I could probably take. I think I could take the fire giant at the moment. But I'm going to indicate that I want to attack Fire Giant. See if anyone comes and joins me. It looks like Ymir's coming to help, which is nice. Nope, he's not. But I'm going to do it anyway. So here we go. I don't know if this is going to go very well, but I don't know if they've. Yep, it looks like I could do okay. My lifesteal's enough to be able to hold him back, and as you can see, you do quite a lot of damage to him. So he is a lot weaker than Baron, and his buff is better than Baron. So you should really go for him. It can change the tide of the game. But also, does he not look fucking cool? I think he looks cool. I think he looks very cool. I'm fighting him. Sometimes he uses attack, which makes lava come up and from the ground, and he's cool. He's cool to kill. But yeah, that buff is strong, and you should definitely go for it. No HP, bro. Okay, I'm coming. You have? Yes, I told you. That is what the buff does, man. That could have turned the tide of the game, because it's insane amount. It's increased my physical damage by, like, I don't know, a third or something, which is crazy. This is endgame, or near to enough endgame, and it's increased my damage by that much. It's very strong, and I think they'll probably nerf it. But that's my opinion anyway. We could probably just take this if Ymir tanks. So we're taking the Phoenix. The Phoenix, once you kill it, I believe, don't quote me on this, it gives your minions a fire kind of buff on their attack. So instead of getting like a super minion as you would in League of Legends, your minions get fire weapons, which increases their damage by quite a significant amount. So Wukong thinks he can beat me, but unfortunately I do have Fire Giant buff, which gives me a significant advantage, and as you can see, I utterly mauled him. So, as you can see, we've just managed to kill another tower. I'm telling you that this buff is ridiculous. I'm going to try do a bit of damage to this Phoenix. I don't know how long I'll be able to do this before it starts hitting me, but I can always somersault out, like so. Start killing these minions, getting my health back, being able to go in for another round of attacking. The Phoenix, oh there's Odin, he's probably going to go for me because he's a mad Raj. Oh, he's using his ult on me. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, which is fine. I can escape from him quite easily. You can see that the kind of mobility within Wukong is fantastic, and it's what makes him a champion that you should, or a god that you should really, you know, be aware of. We still have 90 seconds on this Fire Giant buff, but we should go for Vault. Oh no, they're coming. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're hiding. As you can see, we're waiting to gank them. We're not sure if anything's happening there. I don't think anything is, but I'm going to go round and try and get the Harpy, because she is quite easy to kill and she gives a lot of money. So my team's here as well, so that's even quicker. 300 gold, a nice bit of experience, and we have a significant advantage over their team now, and it's looking more likely that we will win than it was before. So I'm just going to buy this, and then I'm going to get a little bit more physical defense. So we're going to go for Hide of the Leviathan, okay? Because that gives physical and magical defense, and health, and some mana, so that we, you know, helps our mana problems. So we're going to go for that. If the game lasts that long. So as you can see, we're actually, I never even noticed that. We are a man down. That was probably why we were not doing so well, but we are a man down. See, again, we're talking about previously that there won't be any consequences for him that I know of. There could be a kind of behind this works kind of system working where they find and ban these players, but it's closed beta and I don't think they care that much, which is a shame. But oh shit. Okay, defend middle. So that should kind of alerted Artemis that we need to help middle, even though I'm just kind of running about like a fucking lemon at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to go try mate up these guys in middle. Our Fire Giant buff has run out, but we need to be aware of when it comes back, because that will give us again the advantage that we need. Their Phoenix is down again, so our minions will be pushing, which gives us a chance to push the rest of our lanes as well. Okay, so Ymir has done quite a good attempt, but unfortunately not good enough to try and stop Ra. He's got Ra on the stun. Ra is definitely down. You can see how much damage I did there. Just characters that are squishy like Ra, really is nothing they can do against a Wukong once he's got a high damage build. I built crit on him because crit just seems very strong at the moment. So once you've got to end game, Wukong is you know, he'll melt your carries, and once your carries are melted, what else can you do? So we need to be aware of them attempting to backdoor, but I don't think much will happen there. Okay, so Ymir unfortunately couldn't hold them back there, but we can be able to get the Phoenix. They are going to engage here on us, unsurprisingly. I can't manage to get my ult off. Okay, this is not going well. We need to bail. Ah, I'm dead. Okay, that did not go well at all. We managed to get the Phoenix, but it was 3 for 0 there because Ra was already dead. That didn't go too well. They're gonna push now, and they've got quite a lot of time. But if Ymir manages to stay alive, oh, it's not gonna look too good. Oh, he's using his ultimate. This is the new ultimate that I was talking about before. It did do quite a lot of damage, but not nearly enough, and his physical damage will not be able to take out. And Odin's ran in. Odin is just going to tank the damage, anything that Ymir tries to do. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get away from this. He knows it now. He's just turning around, trying to do a bit of damage. Oh, he's running away. As long as he doesn't run into a trap, there is potential here. No, he's definitely down from Artemis's shots. And again, the wall failed to stop Odin, and he went down. Whew. Okay, so I'm trying to get my final item on the go. I should mention some of the other items actually while I'm dead. There are items called abilities. They have very similar stuff to some of the items that are in League of Legends. Aegeus Amulet is kind of like Zonya's Hourglass. Sprint, movement, speed buff. I mean, you could say that's like Ran Shirelia's. Don't know why I forgot that there. And Hand of the Gods, area of effect, minion damage is kind of like Madred's Razor. Right, so they're attacking my middle Phoenix. Ra is doing a shit ton of damage. Oh, they're all here, so that's unfortunate. We've lost the top Phoenix. Oh, nice ultimate on from Ra there to take out Artemis. Wukong is putting down his ult to try and stop us from pushing back, but it looks like Artemis might be able to get his ultimate off. Has he used it? I don't know. I think he must have used it because he didn't manage to get Wukong there with the poor big boar of doom, which is unfortunate. But so now we're just trying to push the lanes. Their left Phoenix is low, but we want to try and Raz seems to engage someone in our team. I want to go help him. I don't know if I'll manage to succeed, but I should be able to take out Rai, depending on... I'm not sure what happens here. Okay, I think that might have just been a trap. Oh, it looks like middle Phoenix is down. Okay, I'm going to tell people I'm going to attack Fire Giant, because we need the Fire Giant. It'll give us a good advantage for the final push. But it appears to not listen to me. Okay, don't listen to me. Ymir, what are you doing? Go back. Come on, Ymir's not going back. Whatever floats your boat, man. Hopefully, unless they only have, they've got 2 dead. Oh, they've got a AFK as well, so it is 4 on 4. That's probably why we've managed to pull it back within the last 10 minutes or so. This is a very long game, I have to say. I did not expect this game to go on so long. The last few games have gone on for around 20-25 minutes. Sometimes due to surrendering, sometimes due to just straight up wins. But this game's gone a bit longer than expected, and I am sorry for that. But these things happen. I want to show you the full game. I want to kind of give you the most idea of Smite as I can. So this Phoenix is down, but I'm going to push the lane because I kind of want to force them into being a bit more defensive. Ymir appears to be holding them, which is good. I'm going to run in and attempt to take Ra. I took Ra. And Odin's trying to square go me. Oh, Wukong's jumped in. Escape. Run away. Sorry, Odin, but there's no chance of us surviving that one, bro. If Ra comes up, we could... Nah, your default's dead. I'm not even going to bother. Don't take it personally, bro, but there was no way. Managed to get Ra, which is nice, but... Gold Fury, less important now. We're at endgame. The gold is not really as important as it was, but it's good. It's much better early. I think this is the longest game I have ever played of Smite, which is interesting, and it's being quite even. A lot of these games aren't as even as this. Okay, Ra appears to be... Oh, Ra's taken. Nice one, Ra. Ra's killed Wukong with the nicely placed ultimate and using his slow. He has a slow, area of effect slow, which he used there to keep Wukong down. This is his heal in a big circle here. I think it also does damage, but I'm not entirely sure, to the enemy. So, we're moving up here. Phoenix is alive. We're just going to go for it because we know that it's weak. Okay, we can take it. We know, we can see from their... oh, I cannot take this. I am bailing on this right now. Okay, guys, we need the minions. We need the minions for that. I'm actually going to go in and try and get some damage down onto... oh, I don't think I can. Onto the Minotaur, because their Minotaur is actually quite low at the moment. So I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm quite low health, so what I'm going to do is go around and buff myself up, get the buffs. I mean, we've still got 50 seconds on Fire Giant, which is good, but not good enough. It looks like our friends are still doing some damage on the right Phoenix, but they should probably bail now. I don't know how many of them are there, or how low they are. You can't really tell from the minimap. Oh, actually, shit! You can't see the minimap because my face is in the way. I should probably have moved that, but I didn't. There we go. That's the minimap there. I'm so sorry for doing that. 45 minutes into the video, I thought that the minimap was on the left side before I started the video, and then I just realised it's not. It looks like their Minotaur, judging from the minimap, as you can finally see now, is going down, so we are going to win this one. I'm not going to be able to show you the Minotaur in action because it is going down right now, but there we go. Sorry about that. Minotaur is down, and the minions managed to kill him. Well played by my teammates there. I kind of did fanny about quite a lot for the last few minutes there, but hey, there you go. So there we go, victory. That is a game of Smite. I hope you enjoyed watching. I am going to be playing a lot more Smite. I find it really interesting, and I'm probably going to get quite into it. Maybe do some streaming of it and some more videos. So if you like, please like this video, comment, and if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. I really appreciate it. I'll get some more Smite content out there. And yeah, that was a kind of a little go, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.